As soon as we get a few people in here, I'm going to see how my new mic is doing as far as if you guys can hear me okay. Try to angle this a little better. I think you guys can kind of see. Trying to set it so we can see. Can you guys see okay? Hear me okay? Is the mic working good enough? Do I need to move it closer? If anyone could type in the chat, that would be great. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so I've got a couple decks out. Got three, not a couple, but three. And I reset them a couple days ago, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. I'm going to pull the card for overall general energy for the collective, and then I will go into each zodiac sign. And I will start with Capricorn because we're still in Capricorn season. So I'm going to pull from the Sacred Geometry Oracle for the overall energy of the collective. And then I have two other decks that I'm going to incorporate for each sign. Bottom of the deck, we have root chakra. So this is current energy right now for collective. So the first thing I got from this is, with one. A lot of us are starting back at one. I like this song goes. Red, that reminds me of passion. But it does say the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our senses of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. So I'm also getting that either and we're all on different parts of this journey right now and on our path. Some of you are cleansing your root chakra, like you're clearing out your root chakra, your base chakra energy. Or some of you are opening up this chakra, meaning that you're stepping into your passions, the things that you're wanting to embrace, the things that you've been wanting to create and work on. This is what the collective is, the energy that we're in right now. So some are clearing the root of, old energies. It's also the groundedness, because I'm getting that green on the bottom, which talks about heart chakra. But the green, I'm also feeling like the grounding, being grounded to the 3D. But now some of you are, purging a lot of stuff. Some of you may feel a little ungrounded at this time. But others of you of the collective feel secure within this energy. And it's like, I'm trying to remember the song I kept hearing earlier, and I heard it yesterday as well in my mind, and it was about passion, about taking a chance, taking a leap. So I feel like that's very applicable to the energies right now. Let me go ahead and shuffle and see if we get one card for the overall collective. One card, please. Hope your guys' new year is going well, even though I feel like the new year doesn't really start until I think it's March. But we still celebrated. We had lots of fun for our New Year's Eve. I hope you guys had a safe one. Overall, collective energy, please. These are my cards that like to kind of stick together. This is like one of, not the first deck I had, but I think it was around the second or third oracle, but I really was drawn to this one because of the sacred geometry. One card, please, overall. General energy for the collective. Discernment. I saw that one earlier. It's a 2. That's another thing. I don't know if any of you guys have been seeing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been seeing 1, 2, 3 a lot for like, I would say the past week. And the bottom of the deck is a 42 tantric journey. Discernment. It's a 2. 2s are about decisions, crossroads energy. Which path are we choosing? Are we going to stay in the old energy of what was, or are we going to create new? What is it that you want for your life? What is it that you want to create and manifest? The next moon is January 11th, I believe. I believe it's January 11th, and it's in Capricorn. I kind of got moon energy, just from this card where it has, you can kind of, it definitely has a moon energy vibe to it, but that gives me more of like a full moon vibe. But it says the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So from that, immediately I'm getting balance, root chakra with that, because root chakra was underneath, which is kind of underneath like what's going on beneath the surface within yourself. So establishing balance and establishing your foundation, I feel a lot of us last year were releasing stuff that we had to let go of, old patterns, daily patterns, old foundations, old connections, relationships, people, places, things. And so now, even though it's after Libra season, which is normally balancing energy, with this, it is a new state of balance within self, because we are creating and manifesting on a root, on a root chakra with a firm foundation. We're creating and manifesting from a higher state of consciousness and understanding. But still, like it says with this card, having compassion and wisdom to embrace the changes and being compassionate and within self and with others, and just having a different outlook, an overall just different outlook on things. The bottom of that was 42 tantric journey. Some of you may be seeing 2s, 4s, 6s. I've been seeing that a lot as well, along with the 1, 2, 3. Or you can be seeing 1s, 2s, 4s. But with this tantric journey card, the frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So, healing that part of us, and that can be old belief systems as well. With creating this new firm foundation, a lot of the collective is feeling this wholeness energy. And some of you may be feeling more loving. I mean, right under that one is passion. Some of you may be feeling, like a lot of activity in the root chakra. Let's see if I can get this right here. There we go. Passion. That does remind me of root. The root chakra, it even talks about it on the card. But being passionate about what you're creating and manifesting, because in order to create and manifest the things that we truly want and truly desire, you have to have the connection within your heart space. That has to be open. It can't be closed. If that one of your chakras is closed and blocked, then we've already learned this lesson that you can't manifest the things that you want because that part of you has not been healed. You can't manifest from a closed state. You will just continuously bring in things to help you clear that so that you can open your heart chakra and be open to compassion and love and stepping into this new journey. This new part of your path. It's the same journey, but it's a new part of your path because things have already been, you've already completed so many things thus far. Some of you are, like I said, some of you are just beginning this journey, but some of you, like I said before, this is new energy to us. It's very relaxed, very calming, nurturing, very motherly. And maybe that's the moon energy that I'm feeling, the Cancer moon energy, because, the Cancer moon is mother, father. But it's a very calm energy, very relaxed energy, very kind of Queen of Swords energy in the sense that you're able to see things from a different perspective, but still have the balance of the compassion and the wisdom. It talks about that in that card, that inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So the ability to know, okay, I've got to, this particular group, I have to separate from, I have to take that time to myself, so that I'm not over giving of my energy, but also making sure that I still have that equal balance, that Six of Wands energy, equal, not Six of Wands. I don't know why I said that, but that must apply as far as victory over a lot of our trials and tribulations that we held for such a long time. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for overall energy for the collective. I'm going to put these over here. Set this deck over here. And I'm probably going to go between decks. I don't know. I'll probably use both for each sign. We will start with Capricorn. I've got to shuffle these decks, so bear with me. Because I reset every deck that I had and cleansed it. So all right, 14, right as I looked at 1444, and then it skipped to 1449. Okay, This deck is the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. I really love this deck. It has some really amazing images on it. And I really like a lot of the descriptions within the cards. But for me, it's more different decks give me different energy and give me different perspectives as far as how I read, how I channel. So for Capricorn, bottom of the deck, abundance, number 7. I'm going to go ahead and take this second deck. So a lot of you know that Jupiter is the planet of expansion. 7 is a highly spiritual number. Some of you may be life path 7. Some of you have been seeing 7s, Capricorn. Some of you could have been born on the 7th. Or anything with a 7. I don't know. I'm getting a heavy 7 energy for Capricorn. 7s can also be options. And, with abundance, I'm getting options. You're going to get a lot of options coming your way, Capricorn. Let's see what the other card is that goes with this. Capricorn. Journey. It's a 29, which equals an 11. Do things in a different way. Take a new route. Believe your life is only part of one long journey. Be prepared for adventure. So some of you may have been seeing 11s. I feel like Capricorn, if you're not already experiencing this energy as far as abundance and having all these different opportunities prevented. Capricorn, make sure you don't self-sabotage some of these opportunities. Meaning, make sure you use discernment, because I feel like you are going to have at least, 7 different offers. But with this 2 and this 9, 2 is about a decision and 9s are about, being self-sufficient and also getting close to that 10, which is wish fulfillment or, completion of cycles. But in order for you to step into this next part of your journey, you're being asked to do things in a different way. So there may be some things. Sorry, I probably need to turn another light on so you guys can see that better. Hopefully you can see that card okay. It is a beautiful card. But there are maybe some old belief systems, Capricorn, that are keeping you, or that have kept you. I feel like have, meaning past tense, kept you in a specific cycle, a specific pattern, a specific daily routine. Take a new route. So do things different, Capricorn. Whenever you're being faced with these opportunities that are going to be presented to you or have already been presented to you, see them in a different light, like from a different perspective. Recognize the pattern. Recognize the way that you normally do things. Do you have trouble making decisions? Do you tend to self-sabotage, and talk to yourself in a way that you don't choose yourself? Or do you choose a path and then go for it? Or do you choose a path and then say, oh, I kind of like being where I'm at. I kind of like being in my comfort zone. Capricorn, you're an earth sign. Capricorns are very strategic as far as being grounded and planning their days, and very diligent is the word I'm getting, diligent. But is there something that you do that it doesn't serve this next part of your journey, that doesn't serve you? I feel like if you can pinpoint whatever that is, or maybe you have already pinpointed this, but I feel like this is something that's being brought up for you to look at. Is there a certain way that you do things, and is it hindering you? Is it hindering you from making a new choice? Is it keeping you from making a new choice? Or are you ready for all of this flowing into your life? I mean, if you look at this abundance card, to me, it very much, even though it's Jupiter expansion, it very much reminds me of the Tower card. But I'm sure you can see, there's a planet over here, and then you've got this lightning right here. And then you have this figure right back here. That figure, that face. I believe that is, yeah, that's Jupiter. Duh, it's the Jupiter card. Don't mind me, I'm talking to myself. Yeah, Capricorn, I feel like it's just something that may have kept you stuck for a long time. A way that you do things, a way that it can be a pattern of thinking, a pattern of thought, a specific routine that you have. And once you do something different and believe that your life is only part of one long journey, like it says on here, be prepared for adventure. So I feel like once this happens, once you recognize whatever this is and change the way you do things, whatever it is, and you'll know what this is, Capricorn, then you will take off on this journey. Like all of a sudden, it's like Tower. It's like, boom, Jupiter shows it to you. Seven different offers, 7 different opportunities, 7 different, and it doesn't have to be just physical opportunities. It can be just, mindfulness, also ways that you talk to yourself, ways that you manifest. 7 different things. It doesn't have to be tangible things. It can also be gifts within self. But there's 7 different things. So, and like I said, 7 is a very spiritual number. So a lot of you are embracing the parts of you that are unique. Embracing that part of you that's a light worker or an artist or a photographer or whatever it is that is your passion. I feel like Capricorn, you guys are allowing this Jupiter energy to expand your consciousness so that you can hear from your higher self what this is that you need to change in order to allow this abundance in. So that's what I have for Capricorn. Be ready. Be ready. And you don't have to get ready. Be ready for it, Capricorn. I hope that helped. Let's see. I believe next is Aquarius. Is Aquarius next? Where's the rest of my cards? I usually put these out there. Yep, Aquarius is up next. Neptune showed itself. I don't know if Neptune is playing a role in some stuff right now, but that card just showed itself to me. So right now, the song that is playing is Michael Jackson Thriller. May mean something to some of you, may not. I know that one was very popular when I was growing up. Michael Jackson, man, we love that song. That was awesome, you know. Learn how to do the dance and everything. We knew every single word to this song. All right, Aquarius. This may apply to you, Aquarius, since this song came on during your read. I wish we could play music on here, like the stuff that we hear, but I just have to listen to it in my headphones. So, because I get a lot of messages from my guides and ancestors through music. So, Aquarius. I just heard notorious. No, notorious. All right, Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? All right. Aquarius, we have Chiron healing. It's number 8. Some of you may have been seeing 8s. You know, Chiron is the planet that is the wounded healer. I don't know if any of you have researched your Chiron in your birth chart, but it might be a good idea to do so. Because that's based on, you know, the wound that you're meant to heal in this lifetime. So let's get a card from this Dream Oracle deck for Aquarius to go along with this Chiron healing card. I'll show you the card here in just a second. You know, and on your birth chart, you know, it'll be the little symbol, the key symbol. You know, to me, I feel, I mean, it's not ironic that it is a key, because I feel like that is a key to a lot of our healing, especially like a main section of our healing, like in this lifetime. I'm definitely getting an ancestral wound from that. Something that has been going on in your family for a while, like passed down. I mean, if you look back at your family, you know, mother, father, then grandmother, grandfather, you know, and all the way back, and look at their relationships. And is there anything in your own life that is playing out that happened with your own ancestors, your own family line, your lineage. Okay, 26 wisdom. So you can be seeing 2 6s. That's also an 8. You have 2 8s. Experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. So, like I said, there may be some things ancestral, but I feel like also Aquarius, because you guys are the oldest souls. And there are certain downloads that you are receiving right now, or will be. What is today? The 6th. So maybe on the 8th? Because you got 2 8s here. Anytime a number repeats itself, it just makes that energy, the energy of that number, stronger. So I feel like once you find out, if you don't already know what your Chiron is in, if I feel like you do already know what your Chiron is in. If you don't, please look it up. Most of you probably have already looked up your own birth charts. If you haven't, it will help you a lot in understanding more about your own path and what you're experiencing in this lifetime. But I feel like, Aquarius, you're well aware that experiences and failures have led you to wisdom. And this is something that we learn as we start on our healing journey and our healing path, is things that we choose to learn, and then things that we go after and we call it failure, which I don't believe anything that we do is a failure. I think that's just a word that people have given things, but it's just a word. Everything we do is an experience, is something that we learn from, that we can learn from if we choose to. Every situation. But you're being asked with some certain situation you are dealing with to apply wisdom. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. So probably also meditate, do whatever practice it is that you do that helps you to connect and be in the present moment and clear. I know you're an air sign, and that may be harder, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like Aquarius doesn't have. I don't feel like that's hard for an Aquarius. I feel like Geminis are like top of the charts for in their heads all the time because they got to go back and forth with the twins, and then Libras would be next. But Aquarius, I feel like Aquarius are. I feel like on the other end of the spectrum as far as more open-minded. No offense to the other signs. I'm not saying anything bad about the other signs. As far as I just, with my own experience with Gemini and Libra, I have a couple Geminis in my life and a couple Libras. And the Geminis tend to be more in their heads because they go back and forth between the twins. But with Aquarius being the eldest soul, the oldest, I feel like you, whatever your Chiron is, and everybody's is different, you're being asked to look at that because it is a key for you. And I feel like either you have gotten a download from your higher self, your spirit guides, ancestors, or it can possibly be a message from a trusted advisor, spiritualist, anything like that, someone that you feel a connection to, collective knowledge. There's some kind of information that is a key for you during this time. And it can just be that right now, or on, like I said, with the 8s here on the 8th, maybe. 9/10, that'll be 3 days before the moon, so that makes sense. It's possible that a lot of you will feel the moon energy before, 3 days before the moon on the 11th. I feel like a lot of you, Aquarius, know what this is, but I will show you the cards because, sometimes the visuals on the cards will kind of help you connect. If I can get this right here, I keep going the wrong direction. But at times, so I like to show the cards because sometimes in my own experience, I will get a certain message off of a card that someone else won't. It's all a matter of where you are on your journey. But I feel like, honestly, Aquarius, whatever this is, it is going to be the key to something. Whatever this wisdom is that you need to apply to the situation that you're dealing with, it has to do with your Chiron. That's what I feel the message is. Whatever this wound is, that was, like I said, possibly from either past lives or from your ancestral line, whatever this is, which I believe Chiron is, a wound that you're meant to heal because it's something you didn't heal previous. I'm not for certain on that, but I think that's what that is. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully that gave you a little insight as to what is going on. So we're going to Pisces. Pisces, you're up next. Oh my gosh, I love this song. I haven't heard it such a long time. In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. Is that telling my age, guys? That is an awesome song. I used to love this song. I still love this song, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. I love music. Come back to the place. All right, come on, Pisces. Energy for Pisces. I reach out from the inside. All right, Pisces. Pisces, you're having a little bit of nostalgia because this song started playing as soon as I switched to Pisces. In Your Eyes. Pisces. I wanna be back in your eyes. Wanna touch you like the heat I see in your eyes. All right, Pisces, bottom. Taurus. I have. It's a 14 that equals a 5. Fives are all about change. Some of you can be seeing ones, fours, or fives. 5 is Hierophant energy. Taurus energy, Earth energy. All right, let's get this next deck up here. Depth. Did I say depth? Pisces. So what is this, Pisces? What is this? Taurus I have. So, like I said, Hierophant. And there can be changes going on in your life right now, or changes to a belief system, maybe. Let's see. Love. 33. Your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. So I was right. Something about nostalgia. Find time to incorporate play into your everyday life. Allow your inner child to experience joy. You deserve to be happy and be joyful around others. That is a 45. Okay, so I'm going to put that over there. So your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Like I said, with this Taurus energy, like I said, Hierophant energy, that is belief systems. That's religions. That's what your own belief systems are, your patterns. Taurus energy, very grounded, daily routine energy. But this is talking about love. So Pisces, right now you're being asked to change, because fives are change. Change the way. Number one, change the way that you are showing your self-love, because we have to love oneself before we can even attempt to love another. There's some kind of belief system here that's causing some negativity within you. And with that Taurus energy, do you believe, let's see if I can get this up here. I can turn it right, angle it right here. Is there something, Taurus can be very stubborn energy. I know this myself because I'm a Taurus rising. And we tend to be very stern with our belief systems, and it's kind of hard to get, well, we believe it's hard to, not really that it's hard. I think it's more of a comfort zone thing, staying at status quo, what works, or what we think, or the illusion of what works. We continuously do. And sometimes it's a subconscious pattern, something from childhood where you believed that you had to be this stern, bull in a china closet. I can say that I'm a Taurus rising. Excuse me. Something within yourself that and it can be that you fear love. It talks about embrace love without fear. Or being, afraid to love again, because of previous experiences, and that's what could have caused this negativity. But you're being asked to look at it differently, to reassess things. Because we know love is not true love unless it is unconditional, meaning you don't place conditions on another person. It's allowing the person to be where they are. I've heard other people say that before, to be where they are. But still having that love and compassion for yourself and others. I'm trying to see what else that is. These cards are amazing. They have so many different styles of imagery. But it looks like back there that's, I can't tell, but it looks like there's a warrior with armor. So I feel like your guard may be up, Pisces, or you have put some kind of armor over yourself because over your heart. You feel like that's protecting you, and that can be the belief system that as long as you stay closed off to love, that you can't get hurt. But it's actually the opposite. By you staying closed off, you're hurting yourself. So in order for this to take off, this love, this passion that you want to embrace, sorry about that. In order for this to happen, you have to release this belief system. I feel it was something from childhood. It can be something that you witnessed growing up, mother or father, or it can just be a relative or someone that you were close to as a child, that you witnessed the same interaction. Because we tend to mirror and repeat the patterns of what we grew up around, what we witnessed growing up, as far as our parents or whoever raised us. Honestly, it doesn't have to be a mother, father. It can be anybody that raised us, or someone who is significant to you as a child, birth to age 7 or 6, somewhere around there. I think it's birth to age 7 is your most formidable years. And if you witness this dynamic growing up, someone very strong but closed off, then that was the energy they gave you as a child, Pisces. So by you witnessing this and not receiving, because you possibly witnessed this happen growing up, where mother, father, and uncle, whoever raised you, was very closed off to love, that in turn, you started making that, your normal, which is what we do. What we see growing up, we continuously repeat those patterns in all of our relationships, not just love relationships, but friendships and in work relationships, every part of your life, we will do the same thing over and over and over again until we realize that it is a learned pattern, a learned belief system, behaviors, you know. That's why they say children are a product of environment. Yes. But if we continue to do this pattern in our own lives, then when we have children, then we recreate that pattern within our own children. And then the pattern continues until someone breaks that pattern. And I feel like by Pisces, by you guys stepping into this energy of Taurus, because there's two sides to every sign. The Taurus, even though they are stubborn, but they are also very compassionate and loving and stern. But they go after what they want, and they're like the stick by you people, you know, the ones that are there for you no matter what. Especially when they're in a healed energy. So if you embrace this energy of Taurus, which I feel like, you know, this is the energy that you're currently in, you're given this strength of Taurus to help you, Pisces, to reassess this pattern within yourself by releasing this negativity, this way that you look at relationships, and releasing the fear of that. That's the only way that it can be made to be unconditional. When you have that true love of yourself and you're not living out of an old program, you will be able to find that love in another as well. And it'll be an unconditional, equal, give and take love. I hope that resonated with some of you guys. Hopefully it made sense to you, Pisces. Alrighty. Next is Aries, the babies of the Zodiac. My daughter's an Aries. Actually, my daughter and my son. Dos Aries. All right, Aries. What do we have on there? We're already at 52:45. Aries. What do we got going on, Aries? Aries. All right, Aries, you got 27 third house messages. Some of you can be seeing 9s, 2s, or 7s. A lot of you may be getting downloads at this time. You know, with that ancient energy, you know, that with the symbology on there, I'm getting ancient ancestors are either giving you messages right now or trying to give you messages. I'm getting ancient ancestors with that. Ancient knowledge. What do we got going on here, Aries? All right, let's see what we got. The Goddess, 24. That's a 6. Embrace the feminine, create and be gentle, nurturing yet strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. Let me read that one more time, Aries. The Goddess, or the Goddess, however you want to say it. Embrace the feminine. Create and be gentle, nurturing, yet strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. I feel like, Aries, this is the message that they want you to know. I don't know if you can see see if I can get it to where you can maybe see the writing. I feel like with this, Aries, 6 is victory. 2's, crossroads decisions. 4's are about your stability within self and also in your external world, because as within, so without. I feel like, Aries, for you to step into your power as the goddess that you are, you're going to have to have discernment and walk away from those who do not see the light in you, or the ones who want to keep you small, like it says in the card. The ones that do not see the beautiful person that you are. And you have a very strong ancestor that, like I said, ancient, that wants you to have this message, to know that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. So some of you, Aries, may have maybe a little emotional at this time, especially with that last, I think it was Cancer moon. I know we've got the next one coming up on the 11th, which is Capricorn, which is more grounded energy, but a lot of you can have had some emotions pop up. And also, I feel like you may as well feel this embrace. And I kind of do feel with this that it is a feminine ancestor that is very close to you right now, embracing you. Because she's asking you, or this ancestor is asking you to embrace the feminine. So, I feel a lot of you Aries have possibly been in masculine energy for quite some time. Keeping the feminine at bay. Wounded feminine energy. So I kind of feel like the feminine energy within you, you've kind of tucked it away. And, that's very natural, because we all tend to do so, especially when we've gone through things where we've been wounded, we tend to detach, if I can talk, from our emotions. And a lot of times in my own experience, that has helped me to pinpoint the wound and to get rid of it, to pinpoint it, to find out why I had the wound or the pattern, and to release it or transmute the energy. So I feel like whatever this ancient ancestor is that is trying to give you this message, they want you to feel this feminine love energy within yourself and to release any of these naysayers, the ones that want to make you feel like, you're not this amazing goddess. I'm just saying, they just want you to think that, oh no, Aries, you're crazy. You're not that. You're not that. Yes, you are. This is within you. You just have to see it. Once you see it within yourself and believe it with all of your mind, body, and spirit, then you will have more of a balanced masculine, feminine energy. And some of you also may have already received this message from this ancestor. Reminding you who you are. Reminding you who you are. So that whoever this was, and this won't apply to all of you, but whoever this possibly was in your life that hurt you and made you feel small, made you feel like you didn't have a voice, or made you feel like your opinion didn't matter. Whoever this was that has caused this wound within you, this ancestor is like, come on, reach within yourself, go within, make the decision to balance this out within yourself, and know that whatever this was, whoever this was, do not listen to that. Or whatever you may be listening to. It may not even be a physical person in your life. It can be something that you listen to, a podcast or TikTok or whatever. There's so many different things out there that we can listen to. It can even be TV shows, television shows, movies, etc., music. Don't listen to any of those things that will make you feel small or keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. You are the goddess. You are the goddess. That is what I have for Aries. Pretty strong message there. Let's see. So we started with Capricorn. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next is Taurus. And I'm going to take a quick break quick bathroom break. And I will type it in here. So I'll leave that on there, and I will be back shortly. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, and we will go on to Taurus. Let's see. Okay, hey y'all. I'm back. All right. We're going to Taurus. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. All right, Taurus. The song that just came on because there's a commercial is Prince, When Doves Cry. Man, bringing back some memories here. Taurus. I am a Taurus rising. All right, Taurus. We not want to mix together here? What's going on? Let's try this again, shall we? Taurus. Or maybe Taurus, are we trying to separate from something? Or trying not to mix energy with something? Like knowing you need to separate from something. Taurus. First house, the body, 25 equals a 7. So I feel like with this, it's being aware of energy, of your own energy and of others. You know, 7s are very spiritual. You can possibly be seeing 2s, 5s, or 7s. Decisions about changes. So possibly changing the people that you're around. But with this 7, I'm getting, also, being more aware of your own energy and your body, like feeling the energy within your body, and then being able to feel the energy of others. Like you see these people here, but like I said, very spiritual, 7 energy. Knowing that you have a lot of guides and ancestors around you at this time, Taurus. Let me get another card out here. I feel like this is discernment, knowing your own energy, knowing the energy, being able to feel and differentiate your energy from others. But with that card, the visual to me speaks of ancestors, guides. Getting a lot of protection energy around that card. Because there's no gender, male, female. We all have masculine and feminine in us, but in this card is depicted, it looks like a feminine energy in the middle, which I feel that's you, Taurus. And you can be a male in a male body, but have feminine energy, more dominant feminine energy at this time, which is more nurturing energy. Let's see, Taurus. What do we got? Got the same thing Pisces got. 33. Love. Your relationship with yourself and others needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. I gotta have some water. Taurus, you got some throat chakra stuff going on. There's something that needs to be said, Taurus. You're being guided by these ancestors. During this time, Taurus, you're opening up. So, heart chakra, you're making space. You've healed the wounds that kept your heart chakra closed. Whatever this barrier around your heart was, you're opening this up. I feel like some of you may have been emotional recently or are feeling this at this time. Allowing your emotions to flow freely. And releasing any belief systems, fear-based belief systems you had about love. You know, it's possible that a lot of you have been through a lot of experiences in this lifetime and maybe previous lifetimes, to where the majority of your relationships, you allowed yourself to be mistreated, underappreciated, and things of that nature because you didn't have that love for yourself. You know, some of you may have dealt with body issues, may have been body shamed as a child, to where you didn't have that love of yourself, you know, didn't love who you were, what you look like, and may have had some issues regarding that because of a belief system, because of what you were taught, what you were told, what you were shown. But just know that right now you are surrounded with ancestors. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 on this first house card, but then in this other card, there's 2 people there, a masculine and feminine. Let's see if I can get this right. It always messes me up because it's backwards. It's possible that there is a prominent masculine ancestor as well. That is protecting you and guiding you during this time. It's possibly, like I said, 2s, 5s, or 3s you've been seeing. The song that's playing right now is Always Something There to Remind Me by Naked Eyes. That is an old song. I love it. I feel like in order, and there's some of you, there's some of you that, because of this belief system, um, you haven't necessarily taken the best care of yourself or your body, because it says first house, the body. But once you are able to see this, and remove this block that you have, and it's a block that you placed there probably when you were a child, or whenever this happened, whenever this um, shame or whatever it was concerning, that created this fear within you about love or being open to love. Once you see that pattern, see that belief system that was created to protect yourself, you'll be able to remove this block over your heart chakra and allow love to flow without fear of someone treating you the same way, of the same thing happening again. Once you're able to step into unconditionally loving yourself without conditions, knowing that you are beautiful and magical and amazing where you are right now and who you are right now. Once you're able to do that and have that unconditional love for yourself, then love will flow freely to you because you're open. When you release this viewpoint or this belief system, whatever it was that was created as a child, it will be gone. I feel like it's already gone. It's almost like it just, the energy of that, the release. It's a release. And, once you've opened up to this and you release this, you know that when you have this love of self, then things will change and you'll be able to embrace this love. Not just, and I'm not meaning an external person, which it can be. You can possibly be having another, like a love partner come into your life. But you have to clear this for yourself for it to be unconditional. Because that's what we are. That's what we want to manifest into our life, is unconditional love. Most of us grew up with conditional love. So we're wanting unconditional love, aren't we? And I believe that's collective right there. That's collective message. That's what we want. That's what we want to manifest, unconditional love. And we have to be what we want to see. So if we are unconditional love, we are the vibration of unconditional love, and that's what we will manifest into our lives. All right. Gemini, the twins. Gemini, what is going on? I feel the tension in between my shoulder blades. Geminis, are you stressing about something? Are you holding a lot of tension? within you. Gemini. Oh, that yawn came out of nowhere. Geminis, are you tired? Tired of stress, huh? Tired of stressing out. Tired of feeling stressed. Feeling tension. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Gemini, you guys, I shuffled the cards. You guys heard me if you didn't see me, but it looks like you can see. You guys got the very same card that Taurus got. First house, the body, 25, 7. So 2s, 5s, and 7s also for Geminis. Let me get a card to go with that, Gemini, so I can see what's going on with you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, yawning again. What is it, Gemini? Are you guys not sleeping? Are you exhausted? Oh, wow. It's a lot of tenseness. Please clarify this for Gemini. What is going on with Geminis? Cards are trying to jump out of my hands. Not wanting to shuffle, being very stiff. Just not wanting to shuffle. All right, let's see. Geminis, I feel like you guys are lack of sleep. Action. So are you working yourselves to the bone here, Geminis? Or have you been taking a lot of action? It's a 3. Take some form of action without regrets. Examine what is holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get you will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. So whatever it is that is holding you guys back, and whatever it is that you're stressing about, because it says you will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. So the twins, going back and forth in your head, stressing yourself out, losing sleep, is taking a toll on your body because of whatever this regret is. They're asking you, what is it that is keeping you from taking action? Is it a belief system? Are you in your head too much? Are you going back and forth between the twins? Should I, shouldn't I? Oh my goodness, Gemini. Drink some water. I feel like you guys are exhausting yourselves. You're stressing out over this. And since you're up in your head so much, it's like I said, it's paying a toll on your body. You're exhausted. any of us know that, if you're exhausted and you don't have sleep, it's hard to make decisions. So being able to make a decision, being in the energy of her, being in that energy. See if I always go the wrong direction. See a look on her face? She looks decisive, right? She looks like, yep, I know what I want. I know what I'm going after. Nobody's going to stop me. That's the energy that you're being asked to step into. And to release this back and forth between the twins. And I know that's something that Geminis struggle with. That's part of their path, is to learn to balance the twin energy. Some of you may possibly be dealing with a twin. Something has kept you stuck. Let me see what's on the bottom of this deck. Manifest. Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. And I feel like that's what you guys are struggling with right now, is being able to be clear, to see clear. Because since you're in your head so much about this, whatever this is, this action that you're wanting to take, if you're in your head so much, it's making you exhausted. It's hard to make decisions anyways if you're tired, not sleeping well. If you're stressed, you're not going to sleep well. This has something to do with some kind of regret. Some pattern, some belief system, maybe as a child, that you learned from a family member. Maybe, whoever you were around growing up had difficulties making decisions. And so in turn, you adopted or reenacted or mimicked or mirrored that relationship. And so now it has been a pattern that you recreate to where it gets you in your head and you have difficulty making certain decisions. It can be anything, something either you witnessed or something somebody made you feel bad about, or regret that made you feel regretful about something. So now you have trouble making decisions because you remember that feeling of regret. And you don't want to have that feeling again, so it keeps you in your head. But if you can step into this energy of her, See if I can get it to where you can get a good picture. You can step into her energy. You can cut this loose. Imagine it in your head. Gemini, you guys are in your head already. Imagine her, you as her, with this sword. Cut this loose. Whatever this regret is, whatever this belief system is, whatever this pattern is. Because Geminis, you guys are all about communication. You're an air sign. You're about thought, and that's why it's hard for Geminis to get out of their head, because they always go back and forth between the two, between the twins. But if you can cut this loose, whatever this was, you will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. So by you cutting that loose, you're going to be able to make a decision. And it's probably going to be that quick. So Gemini, some of you may possibly be making a quick decision. Once you cut this loose, you're going to get the answer that you need for this decision that you're wanting to make. And then you're going to be able to get out of your head, get some rest, replenish your energy. Because you guys are stressed and tired, drained, lack of sleep, or just exhausted. It can be that you guys are just worrying yourselves to death, just stressing out over something. Get out of your head. Meditate, go for a walk, do something that brings you joy, that takes your mind off of whatever this is you're stressing about. And that will allow you enough space to center yourself, be in the present moment, and then try to look at whatever this is objectively without the emotion attached. Or if you need to, witness the emotion, but allow it to pass through you so that you can release this. And it's going to help you mentally and physically. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Oh my goodness, Gemini. Woo! All right, I'm going to drink some water and I'm going to light some sage. Gemini, that was pretty strong energy. Let's get some sage going here. You guys can do this, Gemini. Release this worry that you got going on, because it is playing a toll on you. Clear this energy. Oh, of course, one of the ashes fell on the table. All right. Let that smolder right there. All right, next up, we have Cancer energy. What's going on with Cancers? Cancer. Cancer energy. Cancer. What's going on with Cancer energy? Cancer. What is the deal with this card tonight? Sorry. I didn't mean to bang on my deck. Cancer. Cancer got this. Gemini and Taurus. So those three may correlate in some way, shape, or form. First house, the body. Same card. I've shuffled. You guys saw me shuffle. Cancer. Choose your fives. Crossroads. Different path. And change. Fives also Hierophant energy, belief systems. My nose is getting itchy. Cancer. My cats are over there playing. They're being kind of feisty. Cancer. It's like 3 of the signs with that. They're fighting in a box. They're not fighting, they're playing. They're a little rambunctious. What time is it? It's only 1. Normally they don't get real active till around 3. And the way they're acting may have something to do with Cancer energy. All right, Cancer. You got 27 flow. Yeah, 25, first house, the body, and 27 flow. Choose 5 sevens or 9s. You can't control life's events. You can only control how you deal with them. It's easier to go with the flow when life challenges you. Emotions can overflow unless you release them. So, Cancer. I feel like the 3 signs that have gotten this, you guys have a lot of ancestors around you right now. Just know that. Cancerians, I feel like you guys may be going through some stuff, some changes. Whatever this is, I feel like there's something that you guys have been holding in. Because whatever these changes are that are being made, I feel like, Cancerians, you feel like it's I feel like some of you may be trying to swim against the current. You know, there's maybe some big events changing, big things in your life. But it's the one thing that I always say to my kids and to myself. We can't control other people. You can only control yourself and how you handle situations, how you respond. Do you feed into it or do you pull away? Is there something that you're trying to run from as far as emotionally within self? Is there something within self that you're not wanting to see? You know, because the line on the bottom is what's really standing out to me. Is emotions can overflow unless you release them. So there's something that you're holding within yourself. And these can be past events that's happened, but I feel like this is something currently going on. You guys also may have some sinus stuff going on, drainage, maybe. Side note. But whatever this is, whether past or present moment, since everybody has gotten this body card, I feel like a lot of you are having changes within your bodies. Oh, here comes the tiredness again. Oh my goodness. What I feel like that your ancestors are asking you to do right now during this time is allow things to flow. Be more in the present moment. Don't be in the past or the present. Be in the right now. Because I feel like, and you know, with the Cancer energy as well, I don't remember when it was. I'm going to look that up because I know it wasn't that long ago that there was a Cancer moon. I'm pretty sure. One second. I'm just going to look on here. Let's see. Last quarter was the 3rd. Let's see. The 26th of December. Was that the Cancer moon? Yes. Okay. 26th of December. Was the full moon. So I feel like whatever went on during that moon at the end of December, the Cancer moon, some kind of life event, your guides are letting you know, hey, you can only control how you deal with things that change in your life. You can only control yourself. You can't control anyone else in the situation, only you. But, excuse me, by you being able to handle your own emotions within yourself, that's the energy you project. So if you're projecting the energy of groundedness and flow, then that's what you will project. And then other people around you will project that energy, or they will go away from your energy. If they can't reciprocate the energy, they won't be around you. So I feel like what is being asked of you right now is to just flow. Be in the present moment. And just know, that there can be times when you feel emotional, especially since that last moon, because that was your all's moon, the Cancer moon. But most importantly, if you don't let go of these emotions, if you don't release whatever these emotions are that you're holding on to, they will flow out like a crazy bursting bottle. Like, say, throw Mentos in a Coca-Cola bottle and seal it. That's what it's like when we stuff emotions. So Cancer, if you're holding on to stuff, emotions, that's energy. If you smash energy down inside yourself, eventually it's going to go somewhere. If it doesn't come out emotionally within tears and things like that, then it goes within your body and creates disease and problems within your body. So now would be a good time to allow the emotions to flow. Release. Release the emotion, Cancer. Allow yourself to cry. Male, female, it doesn't matter. We all have masculine, feminine. It's okay to cry. It's okay to release this. It's actually very healing to cry because it's a release of energy. Or find other ways to release this emotion. Laugh. Do things that bring you joy. Exercise. Whatever it is that you need to do to release this. A lot of people do. I did a somatic breath release ceremony, and that was very powerful. Some of you may be looking into those things on healthy ways to release emotions to benefit you, because in turn that will benefit your body. It'll benefit you mentally and physically. So Cancer, right now, that's the message I have for you. Just flow. Flow, Cancer. Allow it to flow through you. Alrighty. Up next, we have Leo. We have the Thundercats. Sorry, guys. I don't know how long ago that was. 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago. I called you guys the Thundercats, and it just stuck. Yes, it kind of talks about my age, but that's okay. All right, Leo. What's going on with Leo energy? What are the Leos doing right now? What's their energy? Leo. 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 All right, Leo. What we got going on? Sagittarius, I see. It's a 21 card. It equals a 3. Some of you can be seeing 2s or 1s, or 2 1 3, 2 1 2, 1 2 3, 12 12, 21 20, 21 12, 21 21, in any way. I can't tell what that is. It almost looks like a compass. So, Sagittarius, I see. Some of you Leos may have Sagittarius very prominent in your birth chart somewhere, in one of your main Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Chiron, North Node. Something that's been illuminated for you, Leo. Something's been brought to light, or you've got your eyes set on something. Like you know your direction. You know where you're wanting to go. Or something, like I said, has been shown to you. Right now, the song that's playing is Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams. Lots of good songs tonight. Leo. All right. Please clarify for Leo. What's Leo got going on? Feel a little bit in between my shoulder blades, Leo. A little bit of tension. Not to the intensity of Gemini, but oh, you guys got the same card Cancer got. Flow. 27. Can be seeing 227. 27. Sevens, twos, ones, 1 2 7. Any way that you see those. 27 also equals a 9, so 3s or 9s as well. I've been seeing a lot of that too. 3 6 9 Tesla. So it's possible Leos and Cancers also have some overlapping energy. Or Leos, you're asking to be in flow state as well because you are getting a download. You're seeing something. You're seeing that things are changing, but with that being a 3, you know which direction you want to go. And you know right now that you don't have any control over what's going on in this present moment. The only thing you can control is yourself and how you deal with the situation. So, Leo, I feel like there's something that you are seeing within yourself as well. Maybe you're seeing the way that you have not allowed yourself or allowed your emotions to flow, not allowed your truth to be heard. You see it. You know what it is that you want or what path you're wanting to head down. But in order to do that, you have to allow the energy of flow. And you have to release whatever this emotion is that you're tied to, that you've held on to. Because just like I said in Cancer energy, if you continuously push down emotion, that's pushing energy, it's pushing it down into your body. And some of you may also just be seeing that you have the higher knowledge and understanding that you know that you can't control this stuff, whatever this is that's going on in your life, and you're allowing the energy of flow so that you can deal with these situations in a more grounded space. That is the way that this emotion is going to be released. It's like a puzzle. It's like once you figure this out, you see this, you see that you felt like you had to control this event, whatever this thing is that happened in your life, whether it's past or present. And there's nothing you could have done, said, whatever about this, whatever it was. You can only control who you are and how you deal with situations in the moment. That's all you can do. You can't control anyone else. So when you allow this flow, because I feel like this is what Leos are seeing right now, is that, the control aspect isn't of other things, other people, places, and things. You know that that's not something you have control over. None of us do. We only have control over ourselves and how we deal with ourselves and situations. I just feel like there's something deeper there, Leo. It's possible that Leos and Cancers are dealing with each other since you guys had the same card, the flow card. But that's just not going to apply to everyone. Everyone's situation is different. And like I said, I feel like there's something more here, but I feel like that's not for me to express out loud. That is something that you guys know individually. A download that you have received, because you see in this card here where this light right there, it looks like a light. I feel like you guys, you guys know what this is. It's not something that I can elaborate on. I'm not being allowed to elaborate on. So I said, I know there's something else there, but I'm not meant to talk about it. You know what this is, Leos. You know what the download is. You know what it is you need to allow to flow through your life and release what needs to be released. All right, Virgos. What is going on? Oh, come on now. Virgos. Okay, we're not doing this. Who was I was Johnny with? Cancer. Was it Cancer? No, I think it was Gemini. Gemini's was intense. Virgo. Energy. Virgo. Current. What's going on with Virgos? Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what Virgo's got going on. Grand Trine blessings. 46. That equals a 10. Virgos, are you? Did you complete a cycle? Are you guys starting fresh? 10, which starts back at 1, that's like new beginnings. It's after completing a cycle. Virgo. Oh my goodness. Virgos. You guys not getting sleep? Virgo. Virgos. Okay. Let's see what we got for Virgo. Transformation. All right. Commit to acting on new ideas. What does that say? And longings? I know I've read this card before and I don't ever remember that word being there. Take a leap of faith, begin again. And that's another 10, 28. It's possible you guys are seeing 4s, 6s, 2 8s, or any combination of those, or 10, 10. Or just 10s. This is a Scorpio card. I'd have to look that one up in the book to see what that one is. I get water energy from it. So that we're maybe where the longing energy is from the emotional side. Ideas are more air. Take a leap of faith, begin again. So Virgos, you guys have gone through a transformation. You guys have gone through a cycle. You completed a cycle. Begin again. So Virgos, I feel like there's something that you guys have you've transmuted the energy, you've changed it. Like with this Grand Trine Blessings card, you see how there's the circle there. I'm getting there was a completion of a cycle. 10. That's you're starting back at 1. That's a completion. And Scorpio, the transformation card, that's Scorpio energy, that's death and rebirth. That's another, that's completion. So You've completed something, transmuted the energy, and you guys are starting new. So I feel like a lot of you guys are creating new things. I don't know why my nose is running out of nowhere. Let's see, how many did I do last? Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. All right. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break, use the restroom, and blow my nose. Virgos, you guys may have like a little sinus cold or something where you're got all that stuff going on. But yeah, I'll be back and we'll finish the last 4 signs. So I will return, you guys. Be patient. I appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to put in here in the chat in case anyone comes back. So they'll know I have stepped away. I can type. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I am back. I'm gonna light some more sage. Try to get going really good here. The song that's playing right now is Open Arms by Germany. Yeah, Journey. Maybe something to do with Germany. I don't know. I love this song. Wanting to hold you, wanting you near. A lot of emotional energy with all the signs. And I feel like that's what a lot of the exhaustion is, the tiredness for some of the signs, especially the ones that were getting the body card. I believe it was Capricorn, Cancer, and what was the other one? They were like back to back. Gemini, Cancer. Was it Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer? I think there was like 3 in a row that had the same card. Okay, so back to Virgo energy. And Virgo, with you guys, like I said, you guys have you've completed a cycle, you've gone through a transformation, you've transmuted some energy. And Virgos, you guys are being blessed with a new idea, a new passion. And that's why you guys are stepping into this new energy and taking this leap. And with that begin again at the bottom, I feel like this is something that maybe you have already done, but you're adding something to it. You have a new idea about it. So like a new download possibly that you guys have gotten. Maybe with the Cancer energy, a lot of people I feel collectively were affected with the Cancer energy because that's emotion. We're opening back up to our emotional side, allowing those things to come through. But that is what I feel like is going on for Virgos. You guys are in new energy right now, which I believe Aries was as well. So Virgo and Aries maybe dealing with each other, maybe dealing with the Aries, or you may have it in your chart somewhere in one of your major ones, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node maybe. And then, like I said, you may be seeing 4s, 6s, 2s, 8s, or 10s. Or just lots of 1s. But I'm feeling, 10, 10. You may have been seeing 10, 10 a lot. All right, Virgos, that's what I have for you guys. New beginnings. All right, Libras. Let's see what's going on for the Libras. Libra energy. Libra energy. I love this Black Moon Astrology Oracle deck. It's just, my hands are small and this deck is so large. It's kind of a little difficult to handle because I've used this deck a lot, but not as much as I did the Sacred Geometry. That's why that one's bent, because it's bent to for me to handle it better. Maybe I need to work with this deck more. Some of you Libras, this may apply to you. Maybe you guys are breaking in new oracle decks, or you are looking into astrology, because this is the Black Moon astrology deck. So some of you Libras may be exploring more of the astrological side. Bottom of the deck, 8th house, endings and beginnings, 32, which equals a 5. Understanding how the ancestral connects with the present. Oh, I don't want to yawn every time. I'm not tired. Libra. So 5 is the energy. It's Hierophant energy, belief systems. It's also about change. Things are changing. Things are leaving your life and new things are coming in. So Libras are releasing. They've released a lot of old, and now, they've already planted the seeds, and now they're waiting on the new beginning. Understanding how the ancestral part connects with your own life, how your ancestral line, your lineage connects. Or this possibly can be some things that you're ending. You may be most of us are the change makers in our families. Those of us that have stepped out of the box and gone into spirituality and started doing our shadow work and working on ourselves and understanding how things work universally within self, how we manifest, how we create. So it can be that as well. You're ending old cycles and patterns of your ancestral line and creating your own patterns and belief systems. You guys also got the transformation card. Scorpionic energy. Hierophant is Taurus energy. So you can be dealing with Taurus, Scorpio, or this is just energy within yourself that's prominent in your birth chart somewhere. Or it's just being affected at this time based on astrology. It's probably where I got that astrological in the beginning, looking at astrology. New ideas and longings, taking a leap of faith, begin again. So I feel like Libras are, like I said, ending cycles. You guys are ending cycles of your ancestral lineage. You're the change makers, which, like I said, all of us are the change makers, the ones that were the black sheeps, the stepping outside of the box, wanting to have control over our own lives, having the abilities to make choices and do the things and follow and do what we feel is right for ourselves, and not being concerned about other people, places, or things that want to impose their belief systems on us, because we've already worked through that. We've already worked through the ancestral lineage and found the patterns of those and broke those chains. We've created new belief systems, and I feel like that's what Libra has done. that this transformation card gives me transmutation. Because she has that butterfly on her face. So the Libras are now the butterflies. They've transformed. They've gone through the process, the shadow work. So it's possible that you guys, Libras, are seeing 5s, 10s, 3s, 2s, or 8s. So whatever this is that's ended, Libras they're acting on those new ideas and the things that they've wanted to do. And they're not being afraid to do it. They're not allowing fear to stop them, or old belief systems to stop them, or with Hierophant energy, old religious patterns of belief, whether it be upbringing, something you experienced growing up. Some of you probably were raised in a very religious background. But seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from your side instead of inside the box thinking, and transmuting that energy, releasing the old belief systems, accepting the new, and going after the things that you want, and not apologizing for it. Taking that leap of faith. Because you're like, you know what? That stuff did not serve me, and I know that now, and I'm doing what I want with my life. I'm hearing that it's my life. It's my life, it's now or never. Is that a Bon Jovi song? I think so. That's the song I just heard. And that's not the one playing. The one playing is Footloose, Kenny Loggins. I mean, if you think about it, that movie, if I don't know that all of you have seen that movie, but Footloose, that was about a religious a town that the preacher pretty much controlled a lot of what the town did, and they weren't allowed to dance because of a belief system, because of misrepresentation or misunderstanding of the biblical text, to where they felt like it was wrong for their teenagers to dance. That's what Footloose was about. Do what? One sec, guys. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. But yeah, I feel like the message that Libras needed to hear got out. But Yeah, I feel like that's the energy of Libra right now is, they're in new energy. You guys have released a lot. And with this as well, you guys have a lot of very ancient ancestors that are working with you at this time as well. They're helping you with these new ideas. They're giving you the push. They're giving you the push, the courage, the impulse. That's the word I'm looking for. The impulse to go and do the things that you are passionate about. That's what's going on with Libras. All right. Lots of spiritual activity. Lots of spiritual activity going on right now. All right, Scorpios. Scorpio gang. I'm a Scorpio sun. Scorpio Mercury. What's going on for Scorpios? Scorpio. Scorpio. All right. I don't remember what sign it was. I got that same deal where the cards weren't wanting to mix together for a minute. I don't remember which sign that was. Scorpio. Scorpio. Wherefore art thou, Scorpio? Song that's playing right now is Billy Idol. Monet. Monet. A lot of good songs. 212 on the phone. Scorpios. What's going on with Scorpios? Saturn. I believe Saturn energy is strong right now. I've heard some of the others talking about other astrologies and channelers talked about Saturn energy. I don't know enough about the transits and all that. But this is a number 6 card and it says truth. Sixes are about equal give and take. They're about victory, balance. So some truth, Scorpio. Let's clarify. What is this? Truth for Scorpio. What is this? Please clarify. What is this truth for Scorpio? Truth for Scorpio. Yeah. All right, you guys got 23, which is a 5. Trust. Trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. So 5s are about change. So truth and trust, Scorpio. So right now, Saturn, I believe, is about tests. You're being asked to trust. Leap of faith energy. You know the truth about something, Scorpio, or a truth was brought to you. And I feel like, this is a download or by your guides and ancestors, higher self. Some truth was brought to you. Aha moment, epiphany. But you're being asked to trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. See, and that's something that, Scorpios, we tend to be very trusting. This card is very hard to see. Maybe some of you Scorpios felt like you were in the dark about this, whatever this truth was that was brought to you. But we do have the tendency to overgive our trust. So I feel like, with this, it's allowing the doors to close that need to close. Being in the state of flow. Knowing we know the truth. You know the truth, Scorpio. You know what it is that you need to do. And a lot of you are taking that leap of faith. To me, this trust card gives me leap of faith energy. Oh, and look, I didn't even see that hand. See if I can get it close enough to where you can see it without the light. There's a little tiny hand in there with the adult hand. You see that? I don't know if you can see it. The light keeps reflecting right where the baby hand is. Well, I'm trying to put it to where you can see it, but it's not going to show it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you can't see it. Can you see the baby hand there? There's a little hand there. That gives me inner child. It's also giving me allow the doors of the past to close. For your inner child to heal. There's a door that needs to close. So this new door can open. And whatever this truth was that was brought to you, whether by download, ancestor, higher self guide, God, wherever you got the message, it could have came through a song, a movie. There's many ways that our guides talk to us, our ancestors, even your higher self. Numerology. I mean, there's so many different ways. However this message was brought to you, Saturn had a hand in it, obviously. But you know that something has to change. And you know that there's a door that needs to close. So you're being asked to trust and allow it to close. Knowing that things will change, but another door will open. And if you have to, remind yourself, tell yourself, yes, everything is always happening for my highest good. If this door has to close, I'm open and allowing of this to close because I know another door will open for me. That is what I have for Scorpio gang. Next up, we got, this is the last one, Sagittarius, because we're back at Capricorn. So Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, come on. Come on with it. I got lots of Sag in my chart. We have 5 planets in Sag. Venus being one, but a lot of other planets. So what do we got for the spicy Sagittarius? All right, Sag, come on. Come on with it. Scorpio's energy was less heavy. Some of the other signs I did, there was a lot of yawning, tired, tension. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Sagittarius. Okay. Mars, force. A lot of people are getting 5s. I mean, we all know things are changing. You know, we know there's change going on. I mean, I don't watch very many readers anymore. Back in 2017 or 2017, when I started watching. Oh, excuse me. When I started watching tarot, I used to watch a lot of different readers, but now I'm more mindful of my energy and who I give my energy to and who I listen to, because what we feed what we listen to, we're feeding ourselves. So I'm very mindful about that. So I don't have a whole lot of readers that I listen to anymore. Primarily, I listen to a lot of channelers, podcasts, and I have very select few readers that I listen to. But the reason why I went on that whole tangent there, Sagittarius, is because a lot of people are talking about 5s, changes, and tower moments. So that has been a theme. And so far in this all signs reading I've been doing for everyone, majority of the signs, I believe, did have 5s in theirs as well. So Sagittarius, what's going on, Sag? Got some Mars energy. That's Aries. 34 intuition. That equals a 7. It's possible you've been seeing 5s and 7s. I know I've been seeing 5s and 7s like crazy. And 3-4. I've also been seeing 1, 2, 3. You can be seeing 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, or just 3, 4, or 5s or 7s, or 5, 7, or 7, 5. I've been seeing a lot of 5, 7. Look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers. Listen to messages that came from your intuition and follow through. So this is another push energy. The Mars force, I'm getting push energy. I think it was last weekend on the community tab I posted what I was hearing channeling was the push. I kept hearing the push. So that was a collective message. And I feel like that's why a lot of us are seeing 5s, getting 5s, because we're being pushed. to this decisive action. You know, where is it that changes need to be made, Sag? Where is it that you want change? You know, Sag is the archer. And I was getting this energy the other day too about this the stalking of the prey energy. And it was kind of weird when I got that message of my cats were just in very, was it last night? I believe it was the night before last. My cats were very, you know, stalker energy, and that's what I actually heard was stalker energy, but meaning as in a predator stalking its prey. So Sag, what is it that you have, your bow drawn on? What are you moving towards? What are you wanting to move towards? And you're being asked to go within your heart to find the correct answers to this. The parts of your life that you want to take action on, the things that you want to change, the things you want to work on within yourself. For your highest good, the things that you truly desire in your life that you want to manifest. I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses are, focusing more on your inner self, taking that time to meditate, taking that time to yourself, taking, not being apologetic about when you need your you time. And I feel like you have the force of Mars pushing you at this time, Sagittarius. And with that stock energy, I'm getting that you're ready to you're ready to go. You're ready to manifest new things. Already planted the seeds, but Mars is pushing you to say, all right, you planted the seeds. What is it you need to take massive action on? What is it that you truly desire? And it's time. It's time to do it. It's time to get it. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. I'm getting that. um, Alice in Wonderland energy. The rabbit, the white rabbit. I'm late for a very important date. That gives me very Mars energy. He's always running around, zipping around. That's kind of what I got from that. But it's very important that you use your intuition, Sagittarius. And a lot of us are very aware of this. Those of us who have strong Sag in our charts. Doing a lot of shadow work and being on this journey for a while. Going within, clearing out old belief systems, patterns, traumas, and manifesting what we truly desire in our lives instead of manifesting more of what we don't want. Not doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, because we already know that's the definition of insanity. Even though a lot of us have done it many, 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 many times. But we're not in that anymore. Because we now listen to our intuition, we listen to our higher self, we listen to our guides, our ancestors, our angels. We listen to God, we listen to our creator. Whatever you subscribe to, we listen. And that's what's important right now, to make a plan from your heart space. And Sag, I feel like you're going after it. I don't feel like there's anything that's going to stop you. I get that very intense, I mean, can you see that thing right there? He looks pretty intense, don't he? How about this one? Does this Mars card give you intensity? I mean, it's dark red. You know, red's also root chakra. There was another one that got root chakra. I think that was that Capricorn? I don't remember which one got root chakra, but red is root chakra. Well, we did. And collective energy had root chakra. It was for all. You know, very red. Mars energy, root chakra energy. You know, new beginnings. You know, fives are about change. Ones are about, you know, starting fresh. Leap of faith. But also having the discernment and the intuition to utilize. We've been working on that. We've been honing our craft, honing our skills, and so that we manifest what we truly desire in our lives, that is for our highest good and the highest good of all. And follow through. So if there's any energy, Sagittarius, that you have felt like has been holding you back, I feel like now that's not going to be a factor anymore. I feel like Mars is helping you push that out. Mars is helping you release that energy so that you can step fully into your power and say, you know what, I'm going after it. I'm going after what I want. I'm going after my dreams. Nobody's stopping me. Nobody. I can do this. You can do this, Sagittarius. Yes, you can. But that is what I have for everybody. I will go in and probably put timestamps for the collective reading, and then for each individual sign. And I'll probably put them in the if I don't put it in the description box, I'll put it in the comment section, so that you guys can just click and go to whichever one you want to watch. I would suggest you watch because we have all signs in our chart. You can watch every single one of them if you want, because some of them will resonate, some of them won't, depending upon where they are in your astrological chart. But I would say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you know your North Node, I would watch it. And if you know your Chiron, if your Chiron is, you know, in Capricorn, Chiron and Capricorn, you might want to watch that. But if your Chiron is in a different sign right now, I don't know if that one would apply. But I feel like if it was in Capricorn, it would apply at this time. But that is what I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. I'm working with this new mic. Hopefully you guys can hear me better. I'll probably be rearranging some more just so I can get a better visual so you guys can see the cards better. Just to let me know. if everybody can see okay and hear me okay. But otherwise, that is what I have for you guys. Have a beautiful evening. Thank all of you for joining me this evening. I thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you would like to donate to the channel, the links will be down below. And I appreciate you guys very much. And I will see you soon. Good night.